Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ned Mac with DFS Stats and Facts. I'm right back, actually from the whip today. It's August 3rd. It's early. It's for these Monday games, man. 5 game slate coming up today. Super early, so I can get it out for you guys, man. Um, yeah, we had a pretty decent outing yesterday. A lot of players that I told you guys about again went off. And we'll do a little bit of recap, but not too much because I wasn't even able to go home. Excuse me. So, look, we got to get it popping for today. But as always, man, I appreciate everybody supporting. Let somebody know, man, we're really helping you guys out in a very big way if you're actually using the players because they're actually balling. So, without further ado, today we have a 5 game slate. NBA, 800K, 20K to first, $20 entry. That's the game you should play, well, especially on a 5 game slate. Without further ado, here we are. Point guards, man. You might want to pick up Chris Paul today at 7-7 if you're going high. Last game out, he had 27 minutes, 40.3 fantasy, gave you 18, 7, and 7. Chris Paul, ladies and gentlemen. They go against Denver today, who ranks ninth on point guards. Moving on, if you want to go a little bit lower, but not too much, I'm still going with John Morant, man. I told you about him the last game. Everybody should know who John Morant is, but you know what I mean. I told you about him, okay? To put him in your lineup. I don't know if you did it or not, but look, he's at 7-3 today. New Orleans ranks 23rd against his position. I think he's going to snap again. Last game out, he gave you 48.3, 25, 9, and 9. Okay? He's out there balling. Make sure you have John Morant in there today. I usually don't tell y'all to put people in their lineup. You really might want to put him in your lineup today. Moving on, though, shooting guards. SGA for OKC again, looking really good. 6,000, beautiful price tag. Denver does rank fourth against guards, supposedly. Last game out, he had 36.5, gave you 19, 2, and 6 with 3 steals. So, yeah, SGA, man. If you want to go lower than that, let's give my boy Joe Ingles some love, man. I know he's at 5-5 right now. He is going against the Lakers today, who is ranked third against his position. Last game out, though, he scared me a little bit. Gave you 32 minutes, only 19 and a half. You can use him as a filler, though. He only did 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. I put him on here, though, because I know what he can do, and he's definitely going to have a breakout game. Don't know if it's going to be today, but I put him on here, man, because you can definitely use him as a filler with 5-5. You only get 50,000, as we all know, with Draftkings, so you might want to use him as a filler. Just saying. I said that like 3 times for a reason. Uh, yeah. So speaking of using recycling some of these players, T.J. Warren again at 7,400. Now he's not going to give you 70 and a half fantasy points like he did on the Sixers, unfortunately. But he did go 53, 4, and 3. I don't even like reading his stat line. Washington does rank fifth, supposedly, against forwards. Last game out, we already know what he did, right? 41 minutes, 70 and a half fantasy points. So is he going to do 70 and a half? I doubt it, but he probably will give you like 30, 40 again, to be honest with you, against Washington, who have damn near nobody right now. But yeah, Washington also is very last in everything else, including rebounds. They are 30th. And it's only 22 teams right now, and they still got them on 30th. So yeah, something to think about. Small forward slash power forward. I want to go with Tobias Harris again. He gave you 45.5 last outing. 8,006 is his price tag. Last game he had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. And San Antonio ranks 27th, against his position of the day. So you might want to get him in there. Just saying. Um, Also, another guy who I keep talking about, but for definitely for a good reason, Jaren Jackson. Again, man, he's just having a really, really good time in the bubble. All right, he's giving you those buckets. New Orleans ranks seventh against his position. That's who they play today. Last game out, he gave you 32.3 fantasy, and his price tag is still very low. So yeah, stop playing, man. Centers, I'm moving right along, man. Got to get these in. Joel Embiid, if you want to go high, 10-3. San Antonio ranks 21st against centers. Last game out, he gave you 81.3 fantasy. Again, is he going to do that again? Probably not. But he did go 41, 21, 4 assists, 3 blocks, 1 steal. So, yeah, something to just throw that in there. Joel Embiid can turn up. I'm hoping that this continues, especially being a Sixers fan. But I'm going to just go right ahead and say it. Don't expect 81.3 fantasy. It was a really crazy game against Indiana. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen again. I would love for it to happen every game, but I just got a feeling it's not gonna happen again. If you want to go lower, don't want to spend that 10-3, I got you. Thomas Bryant. He does play for Washington. A lot of people are sleeping on him because Washington is just really not that team right now. They lost Wall, they lost Bill, they lost everything. But he's at 6'3". Indiana. He's going against Indiana, right? Indiana got to be tired by now. But Indiana ranks 20th against centers. Last game out, he gave you 37 minutes, 59.8 fantasy, okay? He's only 6'3" right now. That's his price tag. And 30, he gave you 30, 13, 3 assists, 2 blocks. So Thomas Bryant, man, if you want to go low on centers, save you some bread with centers, I think that would be the guy to go to. Without further ado, man, very quick today. Had to get it in there. If I'm picking winners over losers, I'm going with OKC over Denver. It's going to be a great game, though. Indiana over Washington because Washington is just not there yet. Memphis over New Orleans because New Orleans is going through this whole process right now. And they said in the next 2 to 3 games, Zion should be getting more minutes. But honestly, they need to get him in there because New Orleans is suffering. And they are trying to get in this little playoff push thing. But if they don't get it together, they're going to lose every game. My opinion, right? Philly over San Antonio, obviously. And Lakers over Utah because the Lakers definitely are going to smack Utah. My opinion, again, because they lost to Toronto. And I know LeBron personally because he's my player teammate, and he's not happy about it. So, yeah, Lakers over Utah, definitely, man. It's your boy, man. It's Ned Mac. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Stick with your guns, go with your gut, and get these bucks. Love y'all, man. Later.